Right.
Hi. May I start?
Please.
Please. Good afternoon. I'm Irakli Kerdikoshvili, co-founder of the Doctoringo AI. We launched 15 days ago. We already have 5,000 active users, 50,000 online consultations completed, and 3 major business clients acquired with a 72% user retention. We show improvement demand, and now we're ready to scale. Every second person in Georgia doesn't have access to the preventive health care. If that's not you, it's a person next to you. And the problem starts with the long queues, inconsistent quality, 120 Georgian lari average to visit with doctor, which is out of the reach of the many, and so on and so on. There is a clear gap. Time is now because 80% of the patients are smartphone friendly. At least one of them has the smartphone. AI is finally getting adopted massively, as you can see. And unlike the US and the EU, there is a complete greenfield for the healthcare operations. And we're able to step into the 6 billion local health market and have the first mover advantage. Here comes the Doctoringo AI, basically the healthcare in your pocket, which is available for 24/7. It gives you the preventive healthcare opportunity. It costs only $3 unlimited consultations, and it's integrated with the trusted providers when needed. And while you're chatting, it also creates the health history, and it can be shared while you direct book to the healthcare facilities, which are trusted, of course. And from the 6 billion local health market, we expand into the Eastern Europe, Middle East, and international fragmented markets, which is the over 660 billion digital health opportunity. We start local, but model scales internationally. And we are positioned to win. Compared to the Babylon and local health apps, we are the only one combining clinically verified AI, holistic care across all the domains, affordability, and end-to-end booking opportunity. Others do fragments, but we deliver full patient journey. And our powerful 4-revenue model stream, it's a B2C subscriptions. On the B2B, we have the API licensing, and also we have the direct booking and booking fees. And for the later stage, as soon as we're going to have enough data and traffic, we will monetize with pharma and insurance companies to contribute for the better world and better healthcare in general. And we are already showing the strong numbers. We are on the path of having 50,000 active users by end of the year. We are on the path of having 30 B2B partners by end of the year. Our projected MRR is over 100,000 Georgian lari, and our customer acquisition cost is 5 Georgian lari, which is half of our ARPU, and our customer lifetime value is 4 times of our ARPU. Those are the numbers. And a team, 10+ years experience in the AI engineering, business, digital, and the healthcare. Me, myself, Irakli Kerdikoshvili, already built the AI platforms before and businesses that scaled internationally successfully. And our clinical experts will ensure the clinical validations quality. We are not only technologists, we are insiders who know this problem deeply, and we're right team to solve it. And we are raising, very this moment, only 150 Georgian lari to secure our objectives as promised today. And always remember, Doctoringo AI will bring health to every family, anytime, anywhere, just having Doctoringo AI in your pocket. Thank you so much.
So is this WebMD for Georgia?
It's not only for Georgia.
Well, okay, but it's WebMD. It's not. There's no human at the other end, right? It's just a database. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh, it's not only database. We are using FHR database to make sure we are integrated with trusted providers and clinics. Usually, just some of you may not know, the FHR data structures are data structures that are used by healthcare facilities in general that enables you to transmit the data across all the. So we are kind of connector to the healthcare facilities, and also we create a health history, which is currently not done by any of our competitors or anyone in general in the market.
Okay, but there's no human at the other end, right? I just want to be clear. It's not like you can consult. No. Okay, so I go on your site. I've got, I've got something going on. And I go to your site and I say, I've got something going on. What do you think it is? What should I do? Now, are you going to refer me to a physician or a clinic? Are you going to do anything beyond just saying it's probably X and you need to go to see a doctor?
Oh, of course. So
what are you going to?
First step is that it comes with the symptoms, right? Because usually the people come up and have some symptoms, right? There's some kind of trouble.
Right.
So after that, we identify what are the domain, right? And we are verifying it by the clinically verified AI, as I just mentioned. And then we are connecting it to the trusted providers and clinic. And on the other hand, I'm not talking about the business, the model
Okay,
and so
so
on.
you are connecting me to a clinic.
Yes.
So are you signing up clinics to be part of the family, or you're just using a database of clinics?
No, I'm signing up the clinics, of
You
course,
are
because
signing
they
up
are
clinics.
also paying for it, and we are also verifying it, because we are only saying we are going to have only verified clinics there.
Can you go back to the slide that has the different revenue models? Because I think that answers,
Absolutely.
I think that answers Bill's question.
There is it.
So part of our money comes from charging consumers
Right.
$2 a month, $3 a month, right?
$3 a month. Yeah, it's generally.
And then taking a cut of the transactions.
We're taking a cut of the transactions
Yes.
when I book an appointment with the doctor.
Yes.
So that's the consultation. That's what you mean by
transactions.
consultation.
Yes. It
Yeah,
can be
referrals,
online, or it
right?
can be the
But
physical.
it's not your people.
It's not. It's a clinics that we're
It's
signing
third
with.
party.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But they are paying for us because we are
Yeah.
redirecting them the traffic, and
So it's a referral fee.
Do they
it's
pay?
a referral fee. Exactly.
And they pay the referral fee,
Yes.
but did they pay a subscription?
Of course, there is another part is API licensing. We charge per API usage. This is for their internal usage because when we interacted with the doctors, they said, and there was a demand from them that we would like to have something in there.
Right.
You know,
So that's
clinically verified.
Doctoringo inside.
Yes.
That's within your partners. But over here, right, so there's a referral fee. So the patient comes to you and you refer them.
Yes.
Or you license to the clinic. The patient comes to the clinic and they use your
Yes,
technology
exactly.
before they get referred to a nurse or a
Yeah,
doctor.
and we accumulate
Okay.
all the traffic and all the data, and we'll monetize with the pharmacy and the insurance companies. Just because there's so many medicines, and so as you also know, to contribute and create a better medicine in general.
So the benefit to consumers
Right.
is I've got 24/7 access to medical advice, right?
Yes.
And the benefit for the physicians and clinics
Exactly.
is they're getting business, they're getting bookings, right?
Yes.
And with some efficiency and maybe a little bit of
Exactly.
triage that's happened in terms of our AI has helped.
Exactly.
Right. Great. So there's a huge regulatory thing here with providing medical advice, right? And earlier you had a slide about it's a greenfield opportunity.
Yes.
Because the regulators haven't yet,
Exactly.
which I think is great. But eventually there probably will be more regulation around this in Georgia and elsewhere.
Yeah.
So you've got a regulatory compliance piece to kind of.
Absolutely. This is actually the plan, part of the plan.
Yeah.
So we are entering or penetrating the relatively, let's say, the greenfield markets because there is no strict travel regulations. And Caucasus region is very well known with it. And the later stage, for example, the HIPAA and all those regulations that we're facing the concrete markets, first of all, we will plan accordingly. And as soon as we're going to have the compliant, and inherit all the compliance, then we're going to enter the market. We are getting ready for the penetration into the markets that are heavily regulated.
So let's go with vision, man. I'm just so tired of listening to all this, just what are you guys doing? So vision, help me to understand, what are you trying to solve? How are you going to benefit? Why hospitals going to have to use you?
Well, first of all, we believe we create the value for the end customers, the B2C part, and for the B2B part as well. For the B2C, there's basically the customers who are basically everyone, because everyone has the trouble. Everyone is asking and checking out the symptoms on the daily basis, right? Oh, I have the heartache, and what to do, I have some of the trouble. On the other hand, we have the traffic, and those traffic is actually streamlined into the healthcare facilities. This is let's say, the first, the value that they're looking for on the B2B part. They're looking for the customers, and customers needs to be connected somehow, which is also the institutional void in the market that is present. So for us, it's the opportunity to create the value of both of the parts, and we are connecting the customers by filling up institutional void.
So what differentiates you from other platforms?
Well,
like LLMs?
I mean, you claim to be a first mover here.
yeah.
But, I mean, obviously nobody would ever use Babylon Health, right? Because look at all those red X's, right?
Can you let him answer Zaza's question first?
Yes.
What differentiates you with like?
Yeah, as I mentioned, well, there are the players, right? On the local level, there are not many, but on the international level, as I mentioned, there's a Babylon, ADA, and the international players, and, well, they do the specific stuff. For example, as you can see, the ADA is doing the multi-domain approach, using the multi-domain approach. Well, the Babylon is the affordable, and so on and so on. But we are the only one that is combining basically all those features and offering to the end customers, because customers who are looking for all of those stuff, customers are looking for, let's say, the habits, right? Because we would like to position this platform as a utility. For example, like a telecom is, right? Because it's a daily-based platform. It's a platform that needs to be converted into the habitual routine, because we all have problems on the healthcare-wise on the daily basis, and there is let's say, the clear opportunity some of the platforms to fill it.
Here's my challenge. Like, sorry, I'm going to say the last. Yeah, not really. That's what I'm saying. Like, here's my challenge. This, like, somebody going to come out with better model where instead of like you telling me or you answering on my question, like you telling me that I'm going to bring more people, right? Someone going to come way better solution, right? With efficiency, with increasing revenue this way, that way, from different, and then guess what? You're losing the customer, So that to me, like, I want you to be more specific. Actually, just like instead of telling us like painting the picture, getting to specifics. How you're gonna help the business, right, to generate more revenue, be more efficient, right? It's just like this is one answer. It's just not good enough. It's not interesting for investors, in my opinion. So that's why just an idea where it's not as interesting idea. At least that's what I'm getting out of it.
I also, can I just add to that, I'd like to know in Georgia in particular, and then where other places you're going, but take right here, are there doctors who want more business? Are there clinics who want more business? Are there hospitals who wish they had more business? Because the world that I know, there are not enough doctors. The hospitals are overloaded.
Are there particular, to get the question right, so are there the clinics that are the particular that you want to partner with, and the specialists, right? Absolutely. I mean, there's one of the leading platforms, as I mentioned, for example, the Aversi, for example, the Curatio, and so on and so on. They have, let's say, the trustworthy across the platforms. But, well, we are also would like to come up with the rates and additional layer, let's say, the verification to ensure the people and the quality whenever you go through our platform will always be the same. Because this is, as I mentioned, one of the problems that is present on the market. There is an inconsistent quality that we're talking, and this creates some of the, let's say, the feeling for the patients that, if I go there, it might not be the valid what the doctor would say. So some of the people are not even going to the doctors anymore in Georgia, and the similar markets like Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan, Armenia, and so on.
I think that just to quickly tag on here too, I think this is kind of the point that Gwen's getting at, is that for this to work, you need to provide benefit to consumers, right? Benefit to the patients. But you also need to provide benefit to the clinics.
Yes.
Right. And so perhaps one of the benefits is we're getting them business that they wouldn't otherwise get. But we need to understand that they actually want that.
Yeah, can they even handle it?
Right. This is basically, right. It's like it's a referral engine for the clinics.
A business
but do they want that?
Right.
That was the question.
And then will they give you 30%?